Philosophically, ideologically, to disagree and tear anything to do with conservatism or republicanism apart, because it is, to every one of them, the enemy. Now, I will allow that I don't know them all personally. There may be an exception. There may be some moderate New Democrat centrist somewhere that I don't know, but they're not running for president. Every Demo, you got the Yang guys that it's time to move everybody to
Baker here for Relief Factor, the 100% drug-free supplement for people struggling with back or neck pain, hip, shoulder or knee pain. And I need you to know I have never endorsed a pain reliever before, but because I had struggled for years with my lower back pain, I just had to give Relief Factor a try. And I'm here to tell you, I am now pain-free. It's simply wonderful. So when the father and son owners of Relief Factor, Pete and Seth Talbot, asked me, I definitely decided to make an exception because there are simply too many people struggling with pain from aging, exercise, or just everyday living that need to know about the 3-week quick start discounted to only $19.95. Relief Factor has 4 key ingredients to help your own body deal with inflammation, and about 70% of people who order the 3-week quick start go on to order more. Let's see if we can get you out of pain too. Go to relieffactor.com, relieffactor.com, or call 800-500-8384.
Are the toughest men and women in the Ohio Valley. It's the 40th annual Budweiser Tough Man Contest, co-sponsored by WTOV9, the Wheeling, Ohio County CVB, Thomas Auto Centers, the World Gym, Jill's Gentlemen's Club, a class size, and ICR Equipment Rental Sales and Supply. Coming February 21st and 22nd to Wheeling's West Banco Arena. See up to 100 men and women slug it out for thousands in prize money. Tickets are available at the West Banco Arena box office, online at westbancoarena.com, or charge tickets by phone at 800-514-3849. It's the 40th annual Budweiser Tough Man Contest, coming February 21st and 22nd to Wheeling's West Banco Arena. Plus, featuring Sergeant Cody Wilson. And if you're planning to stay at Wheeling Tough Man Weekend, the Wheeling, Ohio County CVB is offering special hotel rates for Tough Man fighters, ring girls, and fans. For details, visit wbtoughman.com. Get your tickets today.
Hey, this is Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. Quicken Loans is celebrating our best quarter ever, and now we're celebrating some of the lowest refinancing rates ever. Rates have dropped so much that many Americans can reduce their rate. You may be able to save money on your monthly mortgage payment right now. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.23%. Call us at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Rates subject to change. Pay 2% fee receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states and MLS number 3030.
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. And you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to, are you? Kids, work, listening to the radio. You're busy, which is great because busy people can't get prediabetes. Oh my, I read that wrong. They can. Should have worn my glasses. So visit doihaveprediabetes.org and take a short test, because prediabetes can be reversed.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
News Radio 1170 WWVA.
And welcome back. Rush Limbaugh, the EIB Network. Ladies and gentlemen, this day has been one of the most difficult days in recent memory for me, because I've known this moment was coming in the program today. Now, I'm sure that you all know by now, I really don't like talking about myself. And I don't like making things about me other than in the usual satirical, parodic, joking way. I like this program to be about you and the things that matter to all of us. The one thing that I know that has happened over the 31 plus years of this program is that there has been an incredible bond that has developed between all of you and me. Now, this program's 31 years old, and in that 31, there are people, you hear them call all the time, they've been listening the whole time. They've been listening 30 years or 25 years. Just had somebody say they've been here 3 years. But whatever, it is a family-type relationship to me. And I've mentioned to you that this program is, and this job, is what has provided me the greatest satisfaction and happiness that I've ever experienced, more than I ever thought that I would experience. So I have to tell you something today that I wish I didn't have to tell you. And it's a struggle for me because I had to inform my staff earlier today. And I can't escape, even though people are telling me it's not the way to look at it. I can't help but feel that I'm letting everybody down with this. But the upshot is that I have been diagnosed with advanced lung cancer. Diagnosis confirmed by 2 medical institutions back on January 20th. First realized something was wrong on my birthday weekend, January 12th. And I wish I didn't have to tell you this. And I thought about not telling anybody. I thought about trying to do this without anybody knowing, because I don't like making things about me. But there are going to be days that I'm not going to be able to be here because I'm undergoing treatment or I'm reacting to treatment. And I know that would inspire all kinds of curiosity with people wondering what's going on. And the worst thing that can happen is when there is something going on and you try to hide it and cover it up, it's eventually going to leak, and then people are going to, why didn't you just say it? Why did you try to fool everybody? And it's not that I want to fool anybody, it's just that I don't want to burden anybody with it, and I haven't wanted to. But it is what it is. And you know me, I'm the mayor of Realville. So this has happened, and my intention is to come here every day I can and to do this program as normally and as confidently and as expertly as I do each and every day, because that is the source of my greatest satisfaction professionally, personally. I've had so much support from family and friends during this that it's been tremendous. I told the staff today that I have a deeply personal relationship with God that I do not proselytize about. But I do, and I have been working that relationship tremendously, which I do regularly anyway, but I've been focused on it intensely for the past couple of weeks. I know there are many of you in this audience who have experienced this, who are going through it yourselves at the same time. I am, at the moment, experiencing 0 symptoms other than, look, I don't want to get too detailed in this, what led to shortness of breath that I thought might have been asthma or, I'm 69, could have been my heart. My heart's in great shape, ticking away fine, squeezing and pumping great. It was not that. It was a pulmonary problem involving malignancy. So I'm going to be gone the next couple of days as we figure out the treatment course of action and have further testing done. But as I said, I'm going to be here as often as I can, and as is the case with everybody who finds themselves in this circumstance, you just want to push ahead and try to keep everything as normal as you can, which is something that I'm going to try to do. But felt that I had to tell you, because that's the kind of relationship I feel like I have with those of you in this audience. I say it every Christmas, which is when I feel more thankful than at Thanksgiving. And I feel thankful at Thanksgiving, but Christmas, it really gets to me. But over the years, a lot of people have been very nice, telling me how much this program has meant to them. But whatever that is, it pales in comparison to what you all have meant to me. And I can't describe this, but I know you're there every day. I can see you. It's strange but I know you're there. I know you're there in great numbers. And I know that you understand everything I say. The rest of the world may not when they hear it expressed a different way, but I know that you do. You've been one of the greatest sources of confidence that I've had in my life. So I hope I will be talking about this as little as necessary in the coming days. But we've got a great bunch of doctors, a great team assembled. We're at full speed ahead on this. And it's just now a matter of implementing what we are going to be told later this week. So I'll be back here. I hope you're back on Thursday. If not, it'll be as soon as I can. And know that every day I'm not here, I'll be thinking about you and missing you. Thank you very much.
He doesn't hold back. The news you need to know. Rush on the EIB network.
News Radio 1170 WWVA.
There has been plenty of talk about CBD these days. You don't know which brands to trust. Let me give you one you can. Level Select CBD. Now, a lot of companies buy CBD from who knows where. You're never sure how much CBD is really in them. Level Select CBD is made by Cadenwood, a trusted leader in CBD. And it comes from their own farms right here in the USA. Their products are independently tested to make sure everything is accurate, from the amount of CBD in each product, and that there's absolutely zero THC. Level Select CBD comes in a sports cream and a roll-on, and is available in 3 levels to give you the right amount of relief you need to keep moving. So if you want to try CBD, go to who you can trust. LevelSelectCBD.com. Enter the promo code CBD15 and get 15% off. That's LevelSelectCBD.com.
Are you overwhelmed with credit card debt? If you are struggling to make even the minimum payments, you may think there's no way out. But if you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, here's something that might surprise you. There are secrets the credit card companies don't want you to know. Secrets on how to eliminate your debt and become debt-free. Imagine the thousands you could save. To unlock these secrets, take the next few minutes to call Credit Answers for no obligation, free information. Call 1-800-422-0155. We're not talking bankruptcy or debt consolidation. This is your chance to settle your debt for a fraction of what you owe. We even offer a guarantee, so there's no risk to call. Unlock the secrets credit card companies don't want you to know. Within 5 minutes, we'll show you how our program works and how much money you could save. Credit Answers, your answer to overwhelming credit card debt. Call 1-800-422-0155. 1-800-422-0155.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/search. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter. The smartest way to hire. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/search. That's ZipRecruiter.com/search. ZipRecruiter.com/search.
News Radio 1170 WWVA.
Okay, first hour's in the can. On the way over to the warehouse, where all artifacts are kept for the future Liverpool Broadcast Museums.
The 22nd winningest program of all time.
Let's roll out the carpet and bring on the Mountaineers.
46 postseason appearances.
Layup shot, good and a foul.
One of the most electric atmospheres in the country.
The West Virginia Mountaineers have knocked off the #1 rated Kansas Jayhawks.
This is West Virginia basketball. Be part of the action at the Coliseum. Tickets are on sale now at WVUGame.com. Secure your seats today.
A grand in your hand.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Winner is
after winner.
Yeah, baby.
After winner.
I'm ecstatic about winning $1,000.
You could be next.
I actually won. That's crazy.
Your chance to win $1,000 is coming up. Brought to you in part by the Jeweled Bird. It's all about color and individual expression at the Jeweled Bird in Wheeling. Getting engaged? The Jeweled Bird has a diamond jewelry specialist who can help you design the ring of her dreams. Stop by the Jeweled Bird today at 136 Edgewood Street in Wheeling.
From the Mortis & Mortis Broadcast Studios, this is News Radio 1170 WWVA, Wheeling, an iHeartRadio station.
This is a Fox News alert. Closing arguments winding down at the impeachment trial. Lisa Brady. House managers, including Sylvia Garcia, say the president abused his power and must be stopped.
We know that he has not apologized. He has not offered to change. We all know that he will do it again.
But lead defense attorney Jay Sekulow says the articles passed by the House are partisan, do not warrant removal from office.
The bottom line is that the president's opponents don't like the president, and they really don't like his policies.
Senators will have their chance to speak on the floor, their first chance, leading up to an expected vote on Wednesday. The president's been criticizing Democrats and the trial in tweets as he prepares for tomorrow night's State of the Union address. Tonight, the 2020 voting starts with the Iowa caucuses. Fox's Jessica Rosenthal is live in Des Moines.
Lisa, Democratic voters here seem pretty pleased with their options.
Well, I'm pretty committed to Amy. I really feel like she covers a lot of what I stand for. But I think that for the general election, it does come down to I'm going to support whoever the Democrats put forth.
Republican voters here say they're fine with whomever the Democrats pick.
It'd actually be entertaining if you faced Elizabeth Warren, but as a Trump supporter, I'm honestly really not worried about many of these people. I don't think they have what it takes to go up against them.
One Democrat told me he is going to his precinct tonight undecided to see who wins the room, and he'll go caucus with that person. Problem is, if the undecided group reaches 15%, that's a viable group, and then they're locked into that, Lisa.
Thanks, Jessica. Police confirming a deadly shooting at the Texas A&M University campus in Commerce, northeast of Dallas. 2 people killed, a 3rd wounded in a residence hall. There's no word yet on a suspect. Classes are canceled there for the rest of the day. America is listening to Fox News.
This is Peter on his motorcycle. And this is Peter off his motorcycle.
Please move your paper off my desk. Thank you.
On his motorcycle.
I feel so alive!
Off his motorcycle.
I feel like we covered that already, so...
On.
Wow! Look at the ocean!
Off.
Look at this article I found about urban planning.
You're better on your bike. Progressive helps keep you on it. Get a quote in as little as 3 minutes at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. But not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword coffee to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's coffee to 200-200.
WWVA News Time, 3:03. More local coverage starts right now.
The 9-month project to rebuild the Fulton Bridge near the Wheeling Tunnel begins today. The westbound side of I-70 will be closed during the project. It's expected to cost about $215 million. The Belmont County Sheriff is investigating a Saturday night shooting in Shadyside, Ohio on New Cut Road. The shooting involved 2 juveniles. The Johnson County Sheriff has arrested Charlotte Ward and Anthony Sean Hall on burglary charges after they say the 2 stole their neighbor's furniture, appliances, and other items and tried to burn some of it over the weekend. And the Superload traveled through the Ohio Valley over the weekend as it made its way to Mark West facility in Hopedale. According to ODOT, the Superload traveled from US 22 West to State Route 151, then traveled north Saturday night. The on-ramp to 22 had to be closed during that parking stay. From the newsroom of 1170 WWVA, I'm Mike Smith.
This report is sponsored by Hellsberg Diamonds.
Interstate 70
westbound through the Wheeling Tunnel is now closed. The Ogilvy Park I-70 westbound entrance ramp, that's exit 2A, will be closed for the duration of the I-70 westbound closure. Traffic will be detoured west onto US 40 to West Virginia 2 south to the Main Street entrance ramp. The 16th Street ramp to US 250 in West Virginia 2 will be closed for the duration of the I-70 westbound closure. Please use alternate routes when possible, and please drive safely.
Still looking for a Valentine's Day gift? Gift a half-carat total weight diamond heart pendant in your choice of yellow, white, or rose gold. Now, only $299.99 at Hellsberg Diamonds. That's a $400 savings. And that's how you bring home a W.
Hi, it's Olivia Munn with my shelter pets, Frankie and Chance, reminding you that when you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. Adopt Pure Love at theshelterpetproject.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the Humane Society of the United States, and Maddie's Fund.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org.
News Radio 1170, WWVA. Severe Weather Team 9 forecast.
Partly sunny and unseasonably warm this afternoon with high temperatures near 60 degrees. Mostly cloudy tonight with rain showers developing towards Tuesday morning, a low of 48. Cloudy tomorrow with periods of rain in the forecast, high temperature 54. I'm Severe Weather Team 9 meteorologist Jeff Exelon.
Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at unbound.org.
Refreshing your news feed at the top and bottom of the hour and posting opinions the rest of the time. News Radio 1170, WWVA.
Well, we're coming to your city. Gonna play our guitars and sing you a country song. We'll all be flying higher than a jetliner. And if you want a little bang in your yin-yang, come along.
Last week when someone by the name of Hillary Clinton said that nobody, we're not gonna boo, we're classy here. I'll boo.
If there are no witnesses, no documents in this trial, there will be a permanent asterisk next to the acquittal of President Trump, written in permanent ink.
Step back a little bit. Give us the big picture right now of what we're seeing.
Trump won.
The clock is ticking. Believe it or not, there's only 274 more days till the presidential election.
Yeah, we're coming to your city. Gonna play our guitars and sing you a country song.
From coast to coast. From border to border. From sea to shining sea. Sean Hannity is on.
All right, glad you're with us. Welcome aboard, 800-941-SEAN, if you want to be a part of this extravaganza. You know, there's a song by Tim McGraw, and it's called Live Like You're Dying. Such a great song. And it's like, we have all these great plans in life, and then something just hits you so hard, it makes us all pause. And honestly, I had an entirely different show booked for the whole day, and I was listening at the end of Rush's show, and he made this announcement, and it's that moment. It just hits you on a dime. I don't think talk radio would ever be anything like it is, or I'd be here if it wasn't for all that Rush has done. Now, I want to be very clear. Rush announced at the end of his program today that he has stage 4 lung cancer. It's being treated. Just said, I just need to be honest with your audience. So incredibly stoic and courageous, because just, you know, like everything else he's ever done in his career, inspiring, and he's always forged a path. He said good news that he didn't have any symptoms, which is good. Just something that he noticed, and they picked up on it. I know every single one of us now taking and absorbing this, we've all lived through this. Probably everyone listening, and if you haven't, thank God you haven't, I hope you never have it. When you get a call at 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, and the phone rings, and you know it's never going to be good, unless it's a bad, unless it's a call that you know wasn't for you. It's never going to be good.
I find sickness and all of it associated with it. Now, my three sisters were nurses. My brother-in-law is a doctor. I know more. Two of my three of my best friends in the world are doctors. 2 brain surgeons, literally. And, you know, my own personal doctor, I can call him at 4 o'clock in the morning and he'll come over my house. And doctors are amazing people. But it just hit me like a dime, like a ton of bricks, like a Mack truck. Whatever cliche you want to use, that's it. As he said it, let me just let Rush say it in his own words. The one thing that I know about Rush, his brother David has been my agent for my entire career, now going back 30 years. I know his family. I know him. His niece is one of the best workers we have on our team. I love this family. They are incredibly brave people individually, but let me just let Rush say it in his words, just announcing it moments ago.
I have been diagnosed with advanced lung cancer. Diagnosis confirmed by 2 medical institutions back on January 20th. First realized something was wrong on my birthday weekend, January 12th. And I wish I didn't have to tell you this. And I thought about not telling anybody. I thought about trying to do this without anybody knowing, because I don't like making things about me. But there are going to be days that I'm not going to be able to be here because I'm undergoing treatment or I'm reacting to treatment. And I know that would inspire all kinds of curiosity with people wondering what's going on. And the worst thing that can happen is when there is something going on and you try to hide it and cover it up, it's eventually going to leak, and then people are going to, why didn't you just say it? Why'd you try to fool everybody? And it's not that I want to fool anybody, it's just that I don't want to burden anybody with it, and I haven't wanted to. But it is what it is. And you know me, I'm the mayor of Realville. So this has happened, and my intention is to come here every day I can and to do this program as normally and as competently and as expertly as I do each and every day, because that is the source of my greatest satisfaction professionally, personally. I've had so much support from family and friends during this that it's been tremendous. I told the staff today that I have a deeply personal relationship with God that I do not proselytize about. But I do, and I have been working that relationship tremendously, which I do regularly anyway, but I've been focused on it intensely for the past couple of weeks. I know there are many of you in this audience who have experienced this, who are going through it yourselves at the same time. I am, at the moment, experiencing 0 symptoms, other than, look, I don't want to get too detailed in this, what led to shortness of breath that I thought might have been asthma or, I'm 69, could have been my heart. My heart's in great shape, ticking away fine, squeezing and pumping great. It was not that. It was a pulmonary problem involving malignancy. So I'm going to be gone the next couple days as we figure out the treatment course of action and have further testing done. But as I said, I'm going to be here as often as I can. And as is the case with everybody who finds themselves in this circumstance, you just want to push ahead and try to keep everything as normal as you can, which is something that I'm going to try to do. But felt that I had to tell you, because that's the kind of relationship I feel like I have with those of you in this audience. And I say it every Christmas. which is when I feel more thankful than at Thanksgiving. And I feel thankful at Thanksgiving. Christmas, it really gets to me. But over the years, a lot of people have been very nice, telling me how much this program has meant to them. But whatever that is, it pales in comparison to what you all have meant to me. And I can't describe this, but I know you're there every day. I can see you. It's strange but I know you're there. I know you're there in great numbers. And I know that you understand everything I say. The rest of the world may not when they hear it expressed a different way, but I know that you do. You've been one of the greatest sources of confidence that I've had in my life. So I hope I will be talking about this as little